I'm about to yell a word.
Don't.
No one knows what word it was.
We'll get demonetized.
Yeah, we get demonetized when I say fuck.
We can't be demonetized because we have demonetized ourselves by existing.
We are demonetized by the very notion of even putting ourselves on YouTube.
We're demonetized by the notion of the fact that we just don't make money.
Suck big fat hairy cock. Is that remember when that was like a big way to describe a dick? Big fat hairy. You know, like that's like an edgy, like, I'm in high school, big fat hairy dick.
Yeah, which is weird because as a woman who has seen several dicks in her life, none of them have been big, fat, and hairy.
They've never been any of those three?
One, actually, never hairy.
You've never seen a hairy dick?
Not like hairy.
Wait, you've seen a big dick.
Yes, of course.
Okay, fat?
Oh, yeah.
Nice, hell yeah. Never hairy, huh? All right. Weird.
No, I don't know. I
don't know,
if
like,
my standard of hairy is, like, lower than...
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
My next question was, what constitutes a hairy dick?
Like, to me, a hairy dick is, like...
Let's hear it.
A lot of hair. Like, an unusual... Like, a few little beep, beep, boop of hair is, like...
Okay, now
whatever.
when we say a few beep, boop, boops, I think the question I got to ask, the follow-up question is, where are we talking? Because obviously there's the mound. You can have hair there.
Oh, I'm talking the actual dick, the shaft.
You're talking about the shaft. You're talking about hairs on the shaft. Okay.
Right. If there's hair on the shaft, that's not unusual. But, like, if it looks like a forearm...
That's weird.
That's
how far are you saying the hair should, like, go up a dick?
I think it's got to be at the base, dude. Like, if you're coming from, you know, the pouch and the balls, and there's a little that comes up to the base, sure, that's fine. But if it's, like, traveling up the shaft, that's a hairy dick.
Okay. Because that's, like, natural for hair to be up there. Maybe
well,
not
that's
like...
what I'm saying. It's like a little bit of hair is fine, but, like, a coating of hair...
Oh, yeah. Like, what if it went all the way to the head?
That's a hairy dick.
What if it was like a Bigfoot, like it went all the way to the head? That'd be insane. I don't think that happens. It could.
I bet it
does.
I'm
also always...
And also, if
always,
you're a listener that has a hairy dick, we are not body shaming you. We just aren't well versed in hairy dicks.
I put it this way. I always wonder about these things because as a straight guy,
right,
I don't have a wide sample.
Right.
I don't know much about dicks. I don't really know.
I'll tell you what.
What do guys have going on?
They don't differ that much. I'll tell you that.
Really? Interesting.
They really don't. You would think they would, but I've seen...
That's all right.
And I'm gonna...
Let's hear it.
I'm gonna out myself here. I've seen 30 to 40 dicks in my life.
Nice. Okay. That's a
seen and
respectable. Touched. Seen and sucked off.
I just want that to be... Not always.
Hey. 30 to 40. Okay, that's a good amount. That's enough.
That's a decent sample size.
Standard deviation, you'd only need 30, so you've got, Mm-hmm. Never a hairy one.
I mean, never one that I would describe as hairy.
Okay,
That's what I mean.
Smallest and biggest. Let's hear it.
Oh, God, I don't know. I know the biggest.
Let's hear it.
But
no one's going to ever know. No one will know.
I won't.
Yeah.
I'm not going to name any names because I don't know.
Obviously.
Yeah, I don't know.
Of course, don't say names. What the fuck do you mean? You were thinking about naming names? No.
It was...
I did not ask names.
a situation.
You don't even need to go into this detail.
No, I want to like describe my relationship to this person.
Okay.
Like,
well, that sounds like exactly what I just said. You don't need to do that. Unless it was like explicitly a detail of you knowing this fact, which I don't know why it would be, but
kind of, but yeah, I won't go into the detail. I'll just say
did you fuck this person?
Yes, I did.
Okay. That's all we need to know.
And it was one of those early 20s situations where you and your friend are both single and both drunk.
You can't. You've already said too much.
No, I have so many guy friends. Nobody will know.
Okay, fair enough. Do I know this person?
Yes.
Damn. All right. Hell yeah.
And I will tell you after we record.
Honestly, I cannot wait.
But it was a situation where grabbed it and I was like, oh no. Like, it was that. It was like.
Hell yes.
Like at a certain point, dick size becomes not good.
Well, yeah. No, like you can't like. Yeah, it can obviously be too big.
And in fact,
I mean, I hear it all the time. No.
I prefer a shorter dick. You just got to have the girth.
Yeah, I mean, this is like, yeah, this is like the oldest.
Is so weird.
This is what this show needs to be. This is what the show needs. The show needs a little bit of spice. It needs a little bit of intrigue. It can't just be us being like, friends catching up every week. Hey, how's your week of unemployment been? And then you tell me how you didn't apply to anything, and then I'm like, oh, great.
Good for you, I guess.
Good for you.
Hey, better luck next time.
Better luck, yeah. Maybe next week you'll have something interesting to say, or I'll just ask you about the cocks you've sucked. There we go. That'll be interesting.
I did not suck this cock. I have a very small mouth opening, and there would be
now
no
it's
way.
Getting weird. Now it's okay. That's fair.
This is literally.
I'm joking.
That's as big as I can. Like, even at the dentist, they're like, can you open wider? And I'm like, truly, I can't. I cannot.
No, sir. And he's like, under his mask, yeah, bitch, I didn't think so. Like, wait, are you jacking off, dentist?
Stop.
Wait, you never said how big this dick was. Yeah, I'm reporting you to the big Bad Dentist Association, which they all are parts of.
Now, here's the thing. I feel like men don't understand inches.
No, they're always lying.
Like,
everyone's lying.
Men think like 9 inches is like, oh, that's like a big dick. Like, no, like 6 to 7 inches is legitimately like a large.
Oh yeah, 9 is like
penis.
9 is like
9 is
monster.
9 is, yes, you are genetically modified if you have.
Yeah, 9 is
penis.
huge. Yeah, of course. Okay, yeah.
9 is insane. So this was probably 7.
Okay.
But I tell you what, it was like I could not touch my fingers.
That's
wrapping my hand around
That's fucking wide.
Huge.
That's wide. That's fucking wide dick. Holy shit.
And that was the thing too. That's the other thing about dicks. They're not perfectly circular. They're like kind of flattened. So it was more like a phone. Like,
yeah, they say
like I couldn't like. It's like a big,
robot dick
phone.
You unraveled their fucking charging port.
Yeah, no, that's just in my nightstand.
You don't jack them off, you jack them in.
Into the mainframe, my pussy.
Yeah, into the back door. Yeah, okay, there we go.
No, never into the back door. I'm not stupid.
I wasn't going to say ass. I was just going to use a hacker joke.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, she left her back door wide open.
Oh, yeah. I got DDoS.
I wish I knew more lame nerd punt.
DDoS is the only one I know for like an attack, a cyber attack.
Yeah, what's another? I don't know. I can't say anything.
My pussy took the red pill. I don't know.
God, Jesus Christ.
No, but seriously, it was.
Yeah, what's the cipher? You tell me, how does he talk? It's like
he kind of talks like that, I think.
Yeah, I could go back into the mainframe and I just have a big fucking pussy. Yeah, jack me back in.
Cypher, dude, his name was so Cypher. So dumb.
He's like having dinner. He's like, yeah, you telling me if I just I could forget everything I know about having a tiny little dick, and you just give me a big fat fucking pussy, and I'm getting fucking pounded every fucking night. I can just go back into the dream world. I'm eating steak every night. I'm sucking dick every night. Yeah, I'm fucking there. That's
all I gotta do is run from machines.
All I gotta do is fucking betray all my fucking friends who I've known my entire life. He betrays everyone. Yeah,
he betrays everyone.
There's so many like cool. There's all those like cool bisexual looking characters in that movie, and they all get killed in the span of like 5 fucking screen minutes.
Dude, they are so cool and so bi.
They're so bi. This was like my first like seeing those weird. I don't even remember their names.
2001, just like, wow.
Yeah, they're fucking.
The androgyny. This is awesome.
And they're like all in love with each other. Probably like poly.
I know they're in like a polycule.
Yeah, they're probably all. They're just living that dream, that Matrix-esque dream. Which, let's be honest, that first movie rules.
I mean, that's my dream polycule. Is just like living with all my hottest friends. We fuck every now and then, and we all just like hack all the time.
This sounds like 2019 without the hack, or 2009 without the hacking.
Oh yeah. I was like, what? Yeah.
Not 2019. Sorry, not at all.
Speaking of year 2009.
Okay, what do you got? What do you got for us? I can be done with Matrix stuff. I'll come back to it later.
Oh, I actually hate this for the Instagram notification we got today, but the second biggest dick.
You don't have to tell me any of this. You've said way too much already.
The second biggest dick I've ever seen?
That one?
Yeah.
Makes sense. Don't have to try very hard, huh?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you have it all built in, so you don't have to.
Oh,
do anything.
You were born with this. It's kind of like a
swangin'.
It's kind of like an inheritance. You didn't have to a trust fund.
Oh, and in fact, he has one of those too.
Yeah, this is too obvious. Very obvious who you're talking about right now.
No, nobody knows who I'm talking about.
Everyone who does listen to this
shift my eyes around.
All right, what are we talking there? So sub 7.
Our friends.
Are we talking 7?
Somewhere around 7. Probably sub
7.
No, actually, maybe above.
Oh, okay, but thinner.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. String bean.
Not quite. It was still pretty thick, but not Coke can. Like the other one. Yeah.
Coke can is insane.
Dude,
that's fucking.
That can you have in your hand right now.
I can't know how to be
tall boy. It was a tall boy. The first guy, tall boy. Second guy,
so fucking curious for you to tell me who that was.
High Noon.
Okay.
Can. You know what I mean?
All right.
Like a little thinner, but still not fun.
Gets the job done.
I'll tell you that much.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yo, you brought me back to it. I forgot to ask. Coke cans suck to fuck, right?
Mm-mm.
And it was fine. It was nice.
Well, if it's tall boy, that sucks. The length sucks.
Oh, but even if okay.
Short cervixes.
So this is what I was asking.
I feel like I'm getting punched in the stomach from the inside.
So, okay, this is what I was asking.
That sucks.
Sorry. I didn't phrase my joke. My joke did not phrase into a question as I intended.
Rules.
Coke can was good, even though it was like so
give me, like,
fat.
5 inches and thick.
Even a Coke, because a Coke can seems like, that almost seems like too thick to exist.
Oh, I mean, obviously it's not an actual Coke can. There's no way a dick as thick as a Coke can could fit.
Okay, now we're clear.
Yeah, Coke can is a analogy. It's a...
Okay, because even a High Noon is like pretty thick. Maybe not that thick.
High Noon is probably what the first guy was actually as thick as.
Gotcha. Okay.
Which is like...
I definitely was imagining...
Was like uncomfy.
Okay, I was imagining... the way you described, I was imagining a dude with like a 7-inch Coke can hog.
No.
Which
Nobody
to me, like...
is that...
It didn't...
Like,
okay, I was going to say, that just like didn't...
That's insane.
Anatomically didn't make sense to me.
Like, I would... Okay.
Like, how could that... That's too big. Like, it doesn't even fit on your body.
What have we got here? Circumference maybe 4 inches?
I don't know how to do these things, right? Like... Okay. The YouTube... Hey, you gotta watch this on YouTube. You're gonna...
do
real visual fucking...
finger demonstrations.
You have a banana and a condom ready to go. We'll learn that lesson later.
How did we get on this? This is crazy.
This is the new format. This is the new show. It's this
the new
conversation.
Show is we just talk about my past sex life.
We could talk. It could be ours exclusively, like different ones. It doesn't have to be yours. Different. Never.
Ours, I didn't think you were talking about us together, and then you said exclusively, and then I was like, is he talking about us together?
No.
And then you were like, different ones, and I was like, okay, no, I got it.
I meant to say mutually exclusive.
Yes, 100%.
Because...
Although we did make out once in summer of 2007.
I was never going to bring that up. I was absolutely never, ever, ever going to bring that up. But
well, you know what?
We
have to.
Yeah, it happened.
For like 2 seconds. You know,
it was pretty quick.
I regret more making out with a different guy in that situation than I do you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank you. Fuck.
I mean, I will say, I don't know if you felt this, but when we did that, didn't feel right.
No, it was so awkward.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah. I quickly started...
We were already, in our trajectory to becoming best friends.
This was like origin story of what would become.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it wasn't...
Thank God it was only for 30 seconds, maybe. 20 seconds, 15, probably 10, long. 2.
Yeah, 1.5. That's how long my dick's
mouth kiss.
1.5. Speaking of my dick, tiny guy, but it's also 7 inches in circumference. So sounds like I'm doing all fucking right.
Hey,
it's not gonna be punching anyone.
Good.
But it'll just be kind of mashing things around. just kind of like
smushing against stuff.
Just kind of like it's like an oven mitt just rubbing.
Like an oven mitt with no hand. You're trying to grab a thing.
It gets hard. It's like a frozen chicken breast, just kind of moving around.
It's also very cold.
There's something wrong. This was horribly wrong with me.
Oh God!
I'd go to the doctor, but I'm too embarrassed. It'll be a lady doctor, or I'll be too embarrassed to be a guy doctor and be like, "Damn, you have the weirdest dick I've ever seen."
Well, you can just go, "How many dicks have you seen?"
Yeah, you
Crush
fucking.
Your arms.
What are you, fucking gay?
And he goes, "Yes, actually."
He's like, "Actually, I'm a doctor.
I support you."
It's like, I'm a doctor. I see dicks all the time. It's so normal.
I'm a gay doctor. I've seen dicks every day of my goddamn life.
I'm a gay doctor. I suck every dick I see.
That can't be HIPAA approved.
Yeah, that's not all right. You're not allowed to do that. You can't. That's awful. That sounds like rape. I mean, sorry, R word. New format, anyway. Baby. I say that
New
word
format.
now.
How quickly can we get to the R word?
Which one? Okay. Anyway. Okay, so Coke Can 7 was a myth. We've learned that Coke Can 7 was a myth. It's more like, I don't know. Yeah, it's high noon. It's slender. It's White Claw. White Claw.
Yeah. It's not as thick as, like, if any dick was ever as thick as a Coke can, that's a medical emergency.
I wanted us to revisit this for all our dick having listeners, because anyone who hears that someone had a Coke can sized cock is going to be like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
No. Yeah.
Because that's insane. Putting that out there.
Dick having listeners, your dick is just as beautiful as any other dick. And you know what?
Dick having listeners, dick enjoying listeners too. You're not missing out either.
You cannot understand how true the phrase, it's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean. That is so insanely true. It's not even
Gotta
funny.
be.
Your dick shape and size does not matter. Just know how to fuck someone.
Shape might matter if it's like a weird like corkscrew, if you're like a duck.
Yeah, if you're like a duck or like a cat with like spikes.
That would suck.
That sucks.
Shape could matter.
But
if it's chicken breast shaped.
Human penises.
They're all about the same. They're all about the same. You said this earlier.
They're pretty much the same. Like, just know how to do sex. And
just
like,
learn about
your
hey, dude, it's not like
and your length and everything does not matter.
It's not about like, it's not how strong you are. It's like, do you know how to fight? It's just like, yeah, I could just know how to fight.
That's actually true.
Yeah, it's true.
If you know how to flip someone over the back of your shoulder,
that would be cool.
You know how to grab someone and flip them.
If you know how to like hit someone with a chair from behind the back after like bouncing off the corner or whatever. I don't know. That's a fighting move, right?
Yeah, sure.
If you know how to like slam someone on the
wrestling move.
Yeah, what did I say? Yeah, if you know how to like slam someone on like a table, but the table's actually probably like a chair that's been like conveniently bought at a low price, that's like been painted to look like a table and like arranged like everyone thinks it's a table, everyone in the audience thinks it's a table.
Yeah.
But it's actually just an old chair or an old door. Yeah, that's sick. That's a great way to fight.
Yeah.
I started going to like lucha matches here, not competing, obviously. Just watching, just observing.
You know,
they're fun. It's a fun time, is what I'm trying to say.
I've always been interested in lucha, and when I lived in Austin, I had a lot of comedian friends that did like amateur wrestling and like WWE wrestling. Obviously, like they had characters. It was all
Lucha's the same. Lucha's the same.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
It's all that.
I wanted to specify
that.
I wanted to specify that my comedian friends weren't legitimately wrestling. They were doing like WWE style, just like lucha.
Okay. They weren't. Okay, I get what you're saying. They're not like Olympic Greek wrestling.
I didn't have comedian friends that got into like Greek wrestling. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think if you say wrestling, most people assume you mean the showmanship side of it.
Yeah, probably.
Especially
if you say comedians doing wrestling, but
yeah.
I didn't want to leave anything open to interpretation.
Fair enough.
Anyway,
actual wrestling is like such a niche thing. No one gets into that.
My problem is I get too nervous. Like, I want to go to luche and like amateur wrestling and stuff, but I worry that because it's amateur, I'm going to witness someone getting like crippled for the rest of their life or something.
Oh.
And it's
okay. I understand
there's like
that.
No
Such
chance.
A low chance, yeah.
But it's one of those things like being at a festival, like very low chance of active shooter. However, Unless you're in, like, Vegas thinking about it constantly.
You're like, how many tall hotels are nearby?
How many tall hotels are here? How many police are here? None of them look active. Like I think it was last summer, I went to like an arts festival on the main drag down here, and it was all closed off, and there's like all these, like vendors and whatever, and there's a ton of people.
It's a street festival, yeah.
And there's like a few cops, like probably every truly like 1/8 of a mile. Like they were very close in, but
Makes sense.
Kept looking at these cops like,
you're thinking they're about to pop off?
You're gigantic. You're 60.
Like, oh, yeah. Like, okay,
you know
shit hits the fan.
Like,
yeah.
If shit hits the fan, like, you can only run for as far as I can run.
We got a bunch of
we
got a bunch of Peter Griffins on the force. Yeah.
Yes, dude, for real. And I'm just like, I don't trust it. And like, that's the other thing.
Would you trust honks? Would you trust fit hot cops?
Yes.
Really?
100%. And that's pretty privileged.
That's pretty privileged of you to say, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, that's pretty fucking bold of you to say on air. That you trust hot cops over, like, maybe wizened, experienced cops.
Okay, if the wizened, experienced cops looked like they ran a mile every day, I would trust them. But maybe the wizened, experienced cops
so many ham sandwiches between shifts. You know what I mean?
Look like they're putting down ham sandwiches. Look like they're putting down a sixer of blue light every night. Like, they've got like one of those rotund, like really like tough tummies. You know,
it's like hard as rock.
It looks yes.
It's like there's like a gas. There's a pressure behind it.
Yes,
it's keeping it like
exactly.
It's like a weird balloon.
It's a pressure cooker.
Yeah, what you got cooking in there, Daddy? Hey,
yeah,
yeah, that's sick. Where do you think they hide in there? That's where
all the beer goes.
I was gonna say that's where the misplaced evidence goes.
Or that's where they hide the drugs that they're gonna put on.
Yeah, hold on, let me get that out of there. What if that belly's fake? What if it's just a big fake fat belly, and that's where they hide like the guns to plant, or like the knives with fingerprints all over them,
or like a little baggie of heroin or cocaine,
or a bunch of baggies.
Just so many baggies. The whole belly is just baggies.
Put them on every black person you see. Cops, we love them. They're great.
No, we don't, actually.
I'm being facetious. Yeah,
I know you are, but
this is an ACAB podcast. Free Palestine, land back. Let me just go. Wait, hold on. I have it written down somewhere. I have it written down somewhere, everything I'm supposed to say. Hold on, let me look.
Because I can't remember, because I'm a straight white man.
Yeah, I'm a straight white guy. I don't have to remember all the things.
I don't remember everything.
Okay, hold on. Here we go. Believe women. Me Too. I don't think I'm supposed to say that one. ACAB. Land back.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. You saying Me Too.
Me Too. Me Too what? Okay, never mind.
Too.
Yeah.
Hey, what about me?
Hey, you know what? As a straight white man, yeah, me too.
Me too. Has anyone ever thought about me The straight cis white man.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I love that one. I'm
me
really
too,
into.
Me too.
Yeah, I'll say it too. What's that one about?
Victims talking about what's happened to them, and you're like, well, me too. That happened to me too.
Oh yeah, speak.
Did you
sister?
know?
Yeah. Preach.
Okay, so Me Too,
Land back,
Free Palestine, Land
Free
back.
Palestine. Free Palestine doesn't even count because it's like that one just is like. That's not a social movement. That's just a real
also,
like fucking like that's like saying end the Holocaust. Like that's like fucking.
Right. It's
not
like,
even like a social cause. It's just like so beyond the limits of like I should have to ever have to fucking explain this to someone.
Totally agree. Like
it doesn't make sense to me. Did you watch the Oscars? We don't have to.
No, of course not.
I didn't either. I was gonna ask if Killian went off.
Gathering. I bet a lot of them did.
I've only heard about the guy. I only heard about the director of what's his name?
The guy that said like
we are like
I'm
give
rejecting
up.
my Jewishness because
Glazer.
Like I can't.
Jonathan Glazer, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's how you pronounce his last name.
Or he wasn't saying I'm giving up my Jewishness, but he was saying like I can't.
Oh, he's like like we relinquish our Jewish
say,
heritage like in light of these atrocities. Yeah.
Yeah. Which God, I can't with fucking this world. Okay.
I'm sorry, Alexa. I have to tell you, this world can all be 7-inch Coke cans. You're gonna get a
really
couple.
Unfortunate.
You're gonna get a couple frozen chicken breasts every now and then.
Gonna get a couple unseasoned Popeyes, original.
You're gonna get a couple
tenders that are actual fingers.
Half-empty quarts of weird loose slaw.
Actually, you know what? Let's go back to the dick discussion real quick.
Sure.
If a finger can make
great! Wow, what an observation! What a fucking great observation you're about to make.
If anyone was feeling insecure about their penis, if a finger can make a lady come, your dick can make a lady come, and that's all I got to say about that.
And you know what? If you've ever
free Palestine,
free Palestine, free the breasts, free the orgasm.
Also, Myanmar and like Burma.
That's actually Myanmar is in my notes for today's episode.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, Burma is just in a perpetual state of ravaged by the sins of man.
Talk
about a beautiful what once was beautiful, God's earth. Well, God's man.
I truly don't understand.
A beautiful man.
Like
we fuck it up so constantly.
Yes, like
everything has to be fucking terrible.
Is it so like every time I talk to my dad, who surprise is a boomer.
Yeah, surprise, huge cock.
God. Oh my God.
I'm so glad that caught you.
I'm fighting a battle between angels and demons in my head right now, which is the battle between.
That's making this sound worse.
Getting to my point, or like
getting mad at me,
thinking about.
Get to your point. Get to your point first.
What my dad's penis is like.
It's just yours, but bigger. Oh wait, that's if you're a guy. Okay, this is have you ever heard about this? This is like okay, so you're like 4 years old. It's like one of your early memories. It's like you're just old enough to like where you do start to remember things beyond like the most traumatic.
I remember my first memory.
Yeah, you remember your first memory. As a guy, the first time you see your dad's dick, it's always like, that's fucking so big. But it's only because you're so small. Yeah.
A toddler and you have like a little wee-wee.
Your dick is like an inch.
Like it's straight up categorized as a wee-wee.
Yeah, it's a wee-wee peen. Like, so
it's
like, yeah, this is...
It's a wee-wee.
I mean, I feel like this is the thing, like anyone with a dick probably has experienced is like the first time you saw your dad's dick or you saw like a dick. Oh, yeah, well, fuck, that gets weird.
Yeah.
Your dad's, let's leave it at your dad's dick. You're always like,
right,
that's
where he's
so...
just like
it's like you ran
stumble across him like peeing in the yard or something.
Yeah, or you like ran into the bathroom as a joke and didn't realize that people like do things in the bathroom. Or like
you didn't realize that was like don't go in there when
or like someone's changing in a room and you're like, haha, I'm gonna come in here and like because I left my dumb puzzle or something. Yeah, I feel like for anyone that's not I'm making this up.
My fucking puzzle.
I lost my puzzle.
I lost my puzzle. What kind of puzzle is this?
I'm just trying to imagine what human kids might do.
Oh, so you confess now finally that you're not.
Finally, that like my childhood was like, yes,
you're
I'm
like
trying to remember
weird
the
little
fifth
cyborg. Like
I
android.
thought I lost the 27th digit of pi in here.
Okay.
Just kidding.
So,
it's 9. I don't know.
Is this a generally universal experience for little boys with their dad?
Yes, from fellas who I've joked about this with. Yes, you see your dad's dick, you develop penis envy, not realizing it's not like a maybe for some it becomes like a psycho incident. I don't know.
I bet it does because even though it's not on purpose to little boys.
Right.
I mean,
this was like the Oedipus
inundated through the like just existence
the construct of
in society.
Yes, through the existence of society and like the
size
matters.
Like matters to you as how you are as a man.
And then the construct of my dad's is bigger. So this was a joke some friends and I used to make. Oedipus complex means Oedipus complex is I have to kill
my mom.
Yeah, that's a given. I wasn't gonna have to say that because it's such a given. No, I have to kill my dad because his dick is bigger than me. Then I do kill my dad, only to realize, his dick wasn't. I kill him and look at his dick, and realize, his dick wasn't bigger at all. Fuck, I was just 3 when I saw it. Damn it! I didn't have to kill my dad or fuck my mom.
Right.
I could have just fucked my sheep or whatever the fuck Oedipus did in his free time.
I think he had a wife and he fucked his mom. I don't remember.
Did he? Yeah.
I read it when I was like 14, which
was like a baby in a basket.
20 years ago. So
there you go.
I don't know.
Yeah, we're not here talking about Oedipus Rex and his.
But you know what? Here's the thing. Wait.
What?
Was it Rex?
I think so. I don't know. Was it Oedipus Rex? Is that his full name? What is Oedipus Rex? I've read that somewhere. What does that mean?
I actually don't know. But what I gotta
get to the bottom of this. Otherwise, we have to fucking delete that. We have to edit that out.
No, we're gonna get to the bottom of this.
Oedipus Rex.
You get to the bottom of this.
Yes, that's his name.
You
fucking Oedipus Rex.
I just
also known by its Greek title, Oedipus Tyrannus.
Tyrannosaurus?
Tyrannosaurus-sized dick.
Well,
which was bigger than his dad's.
Maybe also.
Some say it's an Athenian tragedy. I kind of think of it more of as an Athenian.
Athenian tragedy.
Sophocles, yeah. Right? Sophocles wrote it.
What does Athenian tragedy mean?
It's
Athena, like god of war?
No, like of the city Athens.
Oh, okay.
You fucking
got it,
bitch.
I'm so I'm a stupid.
Like of the city-state Athens.
Right. That makes sense.
Athenian tragedy. I would say it's Athenian triumph, if you ask me. That's what I was trying to say earlier.
Okay,
what have you been trying?
Sure.
You've been trying to direct us back onto something. What are we getting at?
No.
Oh yeah, fingering.
Oedipus mom. Oh, no. I already said what I needed to say about
Okay, you got it all out.
But what was I going to say? Oh, I was going to relate a little bit and kind of talk about the gender differences of one time when I was really young.
Okay. Yeah, let's hear it.
I mean, often when I was really young, I would see my mom naked.
Sure, that makes sense.
One of the formidable times of my youngness, I was like 9 or 10. I saw my aunt naked. And
wait, your dead aunt?
Yeah, my dead aunt.
Aunt Megan?
So, yeah, Aunt Megan.
Okay.
But I remember when, like, all the times I saw my mom naked and when I saw my aunt naked, it was more of like, it was almost like, this is going to sound so dumb because I was so young, but it felt very like
empowering. You're gonna say something like
that.
Yeah. I felt empowered when I saw them. Yeah, interesting. I had a similar reaction.
Dang, I wanted to make the same joke about your dad, but
why didn't you? Because he's dead?
I can't. Yeah, I didn't know if I could.
He wasn't dead when I saw his dick.
Yeah, me either.
I was like, there you go. I'm trying to set you up. Yeah. Okay. Did you kill him?
I was like,
did you kill him?
Was when I did.
That's
fucked up.
That would have been fucking funnier as hell. Like,
that's fucked up. No, I could. That's. I don't know.
I mean, I had him. He was burnt to an ash. So.
Yeah, my aunt too. So you can't see what I saw when I was 10.
Could still fuck it though.
Honestly, she was like
a pile of ash. You're not going to react to this joke?
No.
Fucking like a bag of ash.
Oh, I thought you were saying like before.
No, I meant like
you're like I'd fuck that.
No, I meant like you've burnt her to bits.
You want to fuck the pile of ash?
I didn't say you want. I said you still
that
could.
What you're saying?
I said you still can. That was the joke. God, Jesus Christ. I was trying to get a rise out of you. And it didn't work. No, you probably can't really fuck ash. It'd be like fucking the beach or something.
I love how
you'd have to like
you tried to get a rise out of me, and me being confused by what you're saying got a rise out of you.
Yeah, now I'm all pissed off. Now I'm gonna quit the pod. Now I'm out of here.
No, like that's the thing is like instead of being envious of what I saw, I was kind of like aspirational.
You were like, hell yeah,
because I'll
have big tits like that one day.
Yeah, like I was like, I can't wait to be like a woman with like womanly curves and like all hips, all tits, all ass. You know, like
there you go.
It was never like, oh no, I've got like the wrong idea about what should or should not happen to my body. Like,
yeah.
Mia did that to me.
Oh no, my dad's
Paris Hilton did that to me.
Yeah. Oh no, my dad's really tall, fucking jacked, strong, like 6'4" dude, and he's a big hog. And
he's also 30 years older than me. No, 40 years older than me.
I'll never be that.
Exactly. That's so dumb.
That's like the fucking.
And that's exactly why I'm saying it's the. I mean, hey, let me just step up onto my soapbox here.
Yeah, get up on there.
That's the patriarchy, dude.
It's got its hooks in me. I'm flayed.
It has its hooks in literally everybody.
Yeah, I'm the lament configuration. I'm fully flayed.
Like, how do you feel about crying? You like to cry?
I do. I cry. Yeah.
You do?
Of course.
Do you cry in front of people? Do you cry with people?
I don't know if I've cried. I've cried with people. I've cried with my mom.
Okay, that's cute. That's good.
Yeah.
Do you allow yourself to cry? Like if you feel a cry coming on, do you let it flow?
Yes. Do I feel the society weighing and judging me? Yes, of course I feel that too. But no, I cry. Yeah. I think it's absolutely okay to cry. Good. And it's like, in fact, you should do it because holding it in can't possibly be fucking good for you.
Did you know, this is one of my favorite fun facts. Did you know that there is a chemical in your brain that like makes you feel overstressed or makes you feel those emotions that make you want to cry, and it's actually released through your tears, which is why you feel physically better after crying?
I think I did know this. You probably told me this.
I probably did because it's like one of my favorite things to say ever, especially when people are like, "Oh, I don't really like to cry," or like, "I'm sorry, I'm crying. I don't like to cry." I'm like, "Why?" Like,
yeah,
you should. It's like, it's literally crying is a release just as much as like pooping or peeing or having an orgasm. Like it's a fucking. It gets that.
Sometimes they kind of coincide, if you know what I mean.
Oh, really?
No, wait.
No, but I think it's
when I shit. Yeah, when I shit, I cry.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes me too, because I need to eat more fiber.
Because it's a Coke can coming out.
Yeah, truly, sometimes.
Fucking tall boy. The toilet's crying too.
Yeah, the toilet's like,
I got. Nope. No, you said you didn't. You said you didn't suck that one.
No, not that one.
There we go.
Well, now I'm like, did I? Maybe just a little.
We've got 11 minutes to figure it out. 11 minutes to get to the bottom of.
No, it's okay.
11 minutes to get to, did Alexa's lips get to the bottom of this one? Anyway.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Anyway.
I can answer that right now. Definitely not.
I'm so sorry. That was vulgar as hell.
You know what? I don't care. You know what? I think people need to hear people talk about their sex lives because, like you said about, like, when you're a kid seeing your dad's dick and you're just like, this is all I know, and I'm going to just internalize this forever and ever.
Yeah,
and
I'll never be this dad of mine.
Like,
that's my favorite part. It's the fact that you're related to this person and you still think you'll never like
have the same sex organ. And
just like because you're too fucking dumb and you're a dumb idiot, little idiot. You don't realize like, oh, this isn't just like I'm not seeing a random dude. I'm seeing someone who like came out of that like dick. I came from that
and feeling yeah.
It's like
right, which is like if you see your dad's dick, you should be like, oh, good. Probably mine will look like that.
Yeah, probably mine will be the same as that, if not a little different.
Just a teeny bit different.
But
probably pretty much the same.
Probably that.
Like, for example, seeing my mom's tits, pretty similar.
Oh, great.
Honestly. Like in structure and
demeanor.
Decor. Yeah, demeanor. They have the same attitude, and it's because I came
in ambiance.
Yeah.
Sort of atmosphere and.
Yeah. They're the same.
Great.
They're pretty much the same.
We made out. I never saw you.
Shape. I think I got that from my dad though. I think my tits and his.
They look like his. They
look
like
similar.
his dick.
Yeah. Oh my god. No.
I know.
We have the same nipple shape.
Jesus Christ. I've never been more glad to have not seen either of your parents' nipples.
Honestly, my dad, it would just be another guy's.
Oh, yeah. It probably looks like.
You know.
Yeah. You have guy nips?
I will say, yeah, kind of.
Okay. I
have like a little. I have like a perfect 50-50 between my mom and my dad's nips.
I can't fucking.
No, but you know what? Here's a thing that I didn't realize growing up. So I have something called hip dips.
Okay. What is this? I feel like I've heard this term, but I don't know what this means.
It's where my pelvic bones, my pelvic and hip bones are low on my body. So what I have is I don't have like a perfect, from my waist, a perfect curve into my thighs.
That hourglass shape.
I don't have the hourglass shape. I have a waist and then my belly, and then it dips in below my belly button, and then it goes out to my thighs.
Oh, okay. So there's like an extra little hump?
There's an extra dip. Yeah.
An extra little
hip dip.
Okay. Okay, I got you. Yeah.
And what sucks so much is that I never knew other people had hip dips until literally maybe 3 or 4 years ago.
You're
and for
30?
context, I'm 34 almost.
You were 30 before you wait, you knew about people had your dumb thumbs. You have a dumb thumb.
Which is, and I actually have gotten, I have what I like to call a royal thumb.
Yes.
But most people call it a club thumb.
I call it a dumb thumb.
The Megan Fox thumb.
Hey.
I have. If Megan Fox has it, then hey, all good.
You're fine. I hear she has hip dips too.
She might actually, but I never knew that other people had them, at least as pronounced as I do. I thought, this is what I thought.
Okay.
I thought that I wore too small of underwear through puberty and had pinched myself in.
Okay, yes, I get that. I get it. That makes sense. That's a very funny.
I thought I had ruined my body.
You thought you would constricted yourself into a croissant, a Pillsbury Doughboy croissant tube.
And that because I did it during my youth and puberty,
your formative years,
that my bone structure had grown around.
I wore too tight of underwear too. Actually, I tell people that all the time.
But that's the thing. Oh. Yeah, that's why you've got not a Coke can, but just a little cigarette.
Chicken breast. Thank you.
Chicken breast.
We already established it's not a tiny little tube. It's more of a weird wing.
It's more of a big flat.
It's more of a
heart shaped.
It's more of a shape. Yeah, it's more of a area. Anyway,
but yeah.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Like a dumbass kid would think that.
Yeah.
Or a dumbass 28-year-old.
And when I was young, since then, I think I'd never seen anyone flaunt it.
Okay.
And only 3 to 4 years ago was the body positivity movement embracing not only plus size people but also not perfect hourglass shapes.
Sure. Yeah.
And now I'm in a place where I'm I don't know how. I am accepting it more, but I don't know how to do it. But the reason I brought it up,
what are you saying?
is because I didn't realize that my dad even though hip dips are a predominantly female trait, my dad has hip dips.
Oh, okay. All right.
My dad has the insanely pronounced,
like hip bone and then legs. Is that what like pelvis and then thighs?
It's like his chest comes down, and then you've got like a spare tire, and the spare tire comes in so much more narrowly than it does for like normal people.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, like I feel like I know what you're talking about.
It like you have like a spare tire, and under your navel it'll like pinch in, and then your thighs come out.
Gotcha.
And it turns out my dad has that.
Doesn't sound
it does weird.
Okay. So I'll put it doesn't sound weird when you describe it to me. It sounds like it sounds like that's just a body. Like to me,
yes, exactly.
It's like that's just like like some people just have that body shape.
100%.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like I've seen that before. Like I've seen people like that. It's like that's just like a human. Like where there's nothing.
No, absolutely. That's exactly how I wish
you had always seen yourself.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Because how are you feeling with it now?
I'm still in a tenuous relationship with my hip dips. I am more open to highlighting them than I used to be.
Okay. Yeah.
I used to try to
hide.
Pretend. Yeah, for sure. Hide.
Definitely. Yeah,
100%.
That seems like the natural, like, given our society, that's the natural inclination.
I think
I'm a fucking freak.
I'm 100% a freak.
Yeah, no, I better put on weird Frankenstein trench coat.
There's a million billion women that have the exact same body type that I do.
Yeah.
But the thing was,
and no one notices it like you do either.
Exactly. Oh my God, exactly. And like I follow some fashion influencers that have very pronounced hip dips like I do. And when I see them in outfits, I'm just like, oh my God, you look so good. But if I wore the exact same outfit, I'd be like, what the fuck is happening to my body? Like, yeah, I'd be like, what are these clothes doing to me? This is horrific. Yeah. But I think that's what it is that I thought that I had done it to myself via underwear because I'd never seen anyone with that body shape.
You know what? I bet you had. You weren't looking for it. Like you thought.
That's a good point.
You thought you thought you were a monster.
That's actually a really good. Yeah.
Everyone else is normal.
I was looking at other monsters and going, wow, you look so good.
Yeah, you look so good. Not realizing I look fine. I look just as good as these other monsters. We're all monsters.
I'm the monster. And I look at someone that looks just like me and I'm like, you're not a monster. You look amazing, but I'm
Well, yes. I mean, that, yeah, if you really break monster. It down, that is what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. Like you've seen people who look like you or have your body type countless times in your life. You just never accepted that it was possible. I mean, this is literally body. You're literally describing body dysmorphia. Like,
oh shit, am I?
Yes, you have body dysmorphia.
Oop.
I do too. It's fine.
Uh-oh.
A lot of us do because of the fucking world we live in. You know how many times I look at myself and I think I'm fat?
No, you do not. Do you? Really?
Not like I never think I'm obese. But like I look at myself and I'm like I could
pinching stuff.
Yeah, like I could trim up a bit.
Like there's something to improve. Yeah.
Yeah. Every fucking time. Every fucking time I look in a mirror. All the time.
That's wild.
And I know that it's like in my head.
That's good. No, that's good that you do because
but it's also
every
but
time
it also
you're
is
here,
in my head. But it also is in my head. What is that? What were you gonna say?
I was just going to say, every time you're here and you like come downstairs after a shower and you're like ready to go out and you've got like your t-shirt tucked into your cool pants, I'm just like, that guy looks good. Like, you've got like a good physique.
I try to keep, but whenever I like look in the mirror, I'm always like, there's a part of my fucking head, there's a part of my fucking brain that says, you could do better.
Yeah.
And it will never, ever, that will never go away, but I can at least acknowledge that it's there.
That's really a huge part of it. And I think I'm there partially of the, like, I do feel this about myself, but I do also know that that's just me. That's my brain. That's not the...
Yeah.
Because really the problem with it, I think, a lot of the times is you thinking that you will be perceived that way. And if you can...
Yeah, it's a huge part of it. Yeah.
If you can come to terms with the fact that why my brain is saying that is because I'm scared that I'm going to be perceived that way. However, I know that that's not true and that my brain's just saying that, you can at least kind of get over it or like move around it, even though it's still there in your brain. You know what I mean? Like knowing where it's coming from.
It's a huge part. Yeah. If you can like, because you can, and then you can kind of like, this is getting very like esoteric with the idea of like self-doubt, but you can at least quarantine it or isolate it.
Right.
And that gives you
quiet it down.
Yeah, that gives you some
shut up.
Yeah, you can kind of like put it in like an open air prison if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Maybe and like tell it not to go get supplies that you've airdropped to
it.
But when it does, you're ready to bomb it to hell. As soon as it's like, oh yeah, you gave us some supplies.
Okay, whoa.
Well, just saying, that's what you can do.
Whoa.
If there's like an unwanted part of your body that you don't want to be there anymore.
Well, an unwanted part of your psyche.
Your psyche, yeah. Which if you're a certain state, you might perceive certain people as a psyche and not humans. Just a place to end the episode on. Just a nice...
Oh, my Lord.
I think as much as we get away with our content and our entertainment and our Oscars, who are we to turn a blind eye to see the world and our bodies?
Oh, that I was going to say that
That's my soapbox.
Earlier. What were we talking about? It was basically like, I can't, like I saw someone saying, what was I looking for? I was looking for information about why ADHD medication is
why it's like all fucking backlogged? That's on back order. We'll ship it to you when it's available.
And I found someone like breaking down a New York Times article, but it was the subreddit for ADHD UK.
Okay. Oh, Gov, I can't fucking get anything done here, mate.
Well, someone made a comment that was like,
oh, we sure had a normal
I'm a
fucking
Republican.
brain, innit?
And I was like,
they're from the UK.
No.
Bloody hell. Bloody hell, these fucking liberals, mate. Let me tell you.
That's what I like. The second they were like, I'm a Republican, but I think I can agree with the liberals on this. And I was like,
Brandon.
Okay, you're from the U.S. Why isn't anyone calling out this guy for being
Brandon.
in UK
Am I right? Gov, let's go.
Let's go, Briz.
Briz, my president. I didn't vote for him. Fucking wanker here. Get a load of this Joseph R. Biden.
I used to be pretty good at an English accent, and I'm not anymore, I don't think.
I think I'm doing a pretty bad job right now. I think arguably a bad job.
Doing great.
I'm not trying to do great, but I'm also admitting that I am nailing it for not trying to do great.
Okay. No, it was my thing of like bloody.
I had notes for. We're not going to get to it. Obviously, we're not getting to today's subject. We've been too busy talking about.
Because
too busy
body
talking
dysmorphia,
about,
which is
too busy talking
so
about
cool.
cock size.
Yeah.
To get to
I think it's great. I think it's really cool to talk about like.
Of course.
People don't talk enough.
This is the best episode we've ever done.
I don't know. Celery was pretty good. Actually,
Celery's pretty good. War Pigs is good. They're both fine. Those are the two. If you haven't listened to those, go back. Idiots who are listening to this, go back.
Yeah, if this is your first episode, that's weird.
What is it? 39 and 40 or 38 and 39? Celery and War Pigs.
No, it's like 36 and 37 or something.
I don't. It's something. Yeah, late 30s.
It's pretty far back.
Unlike us, early 30s, bitch.
Yeah. No, those were good. This one's been good. I've actually really enjoyed it. I like talking about this kind of stuff with someone whose perspective I wouldn't know, aka straight cis man.
Yeah.
Like in general.
It's weird that we're such good friends, but we never talk about this kind of shit.
That is weird. We should do that more often.
Should work on that.
Yeah, I think it's really.
I think it has to do with the whole
just to get
with society.
Yeah, just get. Yeah, and like,
also you are married, and it's weird. It's weird sometimes because you're married. Even though that shouldn't matter, it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter at all because I married you. So like, if anything, like I'm kind of part of it. I'm kind of in there. I'm the God side of it.
By that he means he was the officiant at me and my husband's wedding.
What else would that mean?
He didn't marry me.
No. Oh, okay. I get you. Yeah. No, I married you and your husband. I performed the ceremony.
Yes. And it was so good. I was actually thinking about that recently.
Let's go out on us roasting our friends who fucking recorded it and didn't mic it.
Well, they asked, "Do you need a mic?" And you thinking, "Do I need one to amplify my voice?
Do I need one to
perform?
Do I need one to perform the ceremony?" No, I do not.
No.
I will.
Thank you. I'm good.
I will do it naturally.
And they thought, okay, good. And then they sat, what, like 40 50 feet
40,
away
45,
from you?
At least
on
40 feet away.
Day,
on the windiest day of the
windy.
year. A nice, early mid-April?
Early April.
April
9th.
I was going to say 5th. Well, it wasn't my big day. I don't need to remember the exact date. But, windy-ass early spring day in West Texas. No trees. There's not trees around. Nothing's fucking breaking up this wind. Like,
it's the plains. It's plains, desert, like...
An incredible camera focused right on us and not a mic to be seen.
A single mic.
You cannot hear a word.
They should have had a guy boom or like at least a lav on you or something.
They could have had a lav on me would have been perfect. That would have done it all.
And yet, there's no video of our ceremony to be seen.
There is. Unfortunately, it's just a video.
It's just silent.
Unfortunately, there is a video. It's just a video of wind sounds. Just in-camera mic picking up all the wind.
Thank God we had good photographers.
Thank God. Why did they ask me? Like I was any. Yeah, I guess I get it. Why? Because if I was producing it, I would know the answer to that.
Right. If you had been producing and someone else was doing the ceremony and you asked, "Hey, do you want a mic?" and they said no.
No. I mean, if someone would have asked me, do they need a mic? If someone asked me if the officiant needs a mic, I would have said, "Fuck yeah, they do." If we're recording this.
Well, that's what I mean. If you had done the exact same thing and they said no, you would have been like, "Okay, but we're recording. You do need a neck like, you do need this kind of mic.
Right.
If you don't want like a handheld mic on like
I was also under
PA.
I was also under the impression that they weren't recording at all.
That's the other thing. They didn't tell anyone they were recording.
Yeah.
Me and Brad didn't know they were recording.
There was just a sneaky question, do you need a mic? And I said, no, I'll just project.
You need to tell me what you're doing, and then I can make an informed decision on whether or not I need a mic.
Yeah, and I'll make a whole lot of other decisions, too. Tell me what you're doing.
Ridiculous. Men. That's men.
Men.
Hey, this has been an episode about the patriarchy, really.
Yeah. Men and how much bigger their dicks are than mine.
Hey, you know what? Once again, I say it's not the motion of the ocean. Wait, it is the motion of the ocean.
Yeah, wait, get it right. Hold on.
Wait a minute. It's not the size of the boat.
Freudian slip.
The motion of the ocean
has sent me right into an Oedipus complex, bitch.
Okay, go fuck your mom. And
we learned what we learned. We didn't get to anything this week. We learned what Alexa's nipples might look like. Maybe next week we'll learn what my nipples look like. Oh, Jesus Christ. We just learned even more. Okay, good. Let's throw me off because I don't want to fucking know.
Now, in this question, can I improve me? There is the obvious difficulty that if I am in need of improvement, the person who's going to do the improving is the one who needs to be improved. There immediately we have a vicious circle.